Hey, Shakesyear, we've made it to Act 5 of As You Like It, if you can believe it or not. So if you remember, yesterday we heard that Orlando and Oliver have reconciled. Orlando wrestled a lion, or lioness, because there's lots of those in the forest. And in doing so, he saved his brother's life, and now he and his brother have reconciled, and Rosalind is not feeling so good about the fact, like, she nearly faints when she pretty much does faint when she's given this napkin covered in Orlando's blood. So they take her off, and now we need a little interim scene that has the clowns in it. So we bring back Touchstone and Audrey, and if you remember, Touchstone is trying to marry Audrey because he's a little randy and wants to get some right now. And he was going to marry her under a tree with Sir Oliver Martext, not the Oliver that's brothers with Orlando. He was going to marry her just like under a tree so they could get it over with and he could get some, but then Jaques jumped in and was like, oh, but that's not proper. You can't get married like that. You have to have a church and you have to have people there and all that sort of thing. So now Touchstone is sort of running around the forest trying to find somebody or some way to marry Audrey so that he can finally get some. And then he finds out that there's another dude running around the forest that wants to marry Audrey too. And this guy's name is William. So William shows up, and Touchstone has to prove that he is the better man. He has to get into a nice pissing contest with William. So for the sake of this is Touchstone, this is William. Well, that's maybe a little gangster for William. Maybe this could be William. William's a little country bumpkin-esque, and he's in love with Audrey. So Touchstone is like, are you smart? Are you rich? And William's trying to answer honestly. And he's like, are you smart? And William's like, well, yeah, I think I am. And he says, why, thou sayest well. I do now remember a saying, the fool doth think he is wise, but the wise man knows himself to be a fool. The heathen philosopher, when he had desire to eat a grape, would open his lips, and when he put it into his mouth, meaning thereby that grapes were made to eat, and lips to open. You do love this maid? I do, sir. Give me your hand. Art thou learned? No, sir. Then learn this of me. To have is to have. For it is a figure in rhetoric that a drink being poured out of a cup into a glass by filling the one doth empty the other. For all your writers do consent that ipsy is he. Now you are not ipsy, for I am he. Which he, sir? He that must marry this woman. Therefore, you clown, abandon, which is in the vulgar leave, the society, which in the boorish is company, of this female, which in the common is woman, which together is abandon the society of this female, or clown, thou perishest, or to thy better understanding, diest, or, to wit, I kill thee. Make thee away. Translate thy life into death, thy liberty into bondage. I will deal in poison with thee, or in bastinado, or in steel. I will bandy with thee infection. I will overrun thee with police. I will kill thee 150 ways. Therefore tremble and depart. And then Audrey chimes in and she goes, do, William. And then he leaves. And that's if they're Appalachian, but whatever, that's fine. Anyway, tomorrow, I think we're back to Rosalind and Orlando tomorrow, because now she has to feel bad about the fact that he had a lion take a bite out of his arm. Anyway, I'll see you then.